it's Sadie with Little House on Metairie. Welcome to my home. If you are new here, I just wanted to say hi and introduce myself. And if you are coming back to visit my channel, thank you so much. In today's video, I will be transitioning our home from Easter into spring. So you want to get rid of a lot of the bunnies and the Easter things. So that's what we're going to do today. I want to take you guys along with me, so let's get to decorating. So if this is your first time visiting my channel, this is our living room. It's a little bit more of a formal room. We do have a family room that we like to make more kid-friendly, but when I decorate in this room, I could be a little bit more traditional. So I like to start off right here, decorating the fireplace mantle. It always just sets the tone for the season that we are in. So I am going to start off by removing all of the Easter bunnies and all of the baskets. Although I did love the baskets, I know some of you guys thought it was too much over the top, and I totally understand that. I have an idea in my head. I just have to execute it. It's just how I've always been. I'm not a in the box kind of person sometimes, and I think outside of the box. So sometimes my ideas end up being great and sometimes not so much. So this one was a personal preference for sure. Some loved it, some hated it, but we're moving on from that and transitioning into a spring. So to lighten things up, I'm going to add this set of candle holders to each side of the mirror. But instead of candles, I'm going to add these grass spheres on top instead. So as you see, I did decide to keep up the beautiful lavender garland and a wreath. So I have a riser that's also from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to keep it there. And I'm going to nestle this tall bird cage on top of it. I already have some birds that I decorated for Easter, and I'm going to leave them in there for spring. And next to the bird cage, I'm going to add this picture that I picked up on clearance at Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. From what I recall, it was under $5. Since I had a lot going up here for Easter, I want to keep it minimal for spring, or as minimal as I am, because I'm not a minimalist by any means, but I do want to keep it just simple. So I'm just going to lay these lavender stems in front of the picture in a little bundle, and then I'm going to go get a white bird and just place it right here in front. So for fall and for Easter, I had place this basket underneath, and I did decide to go ahead and leave this basket out because I just thought it'd be really cute with some more of the lavender stems nestled here by itself. I took out all the eggs and all the extras. I'm going to make a bouquet out of all the lavender stems together, tie it with some jute rope, and just lay it inside the basket. So this video, I did not do any shop with me's. I wanted to shop my home, and I just wanted to remind you guys that you can absolutely create a beautiful room without having to go spend any money by shopping your home or just repurposing or reusing some of your old decor in new ways. So if you love transitioning your home from season to season by decorating, doing some fun DIYs, home projects, and aromatherapy blends and recipes, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you have been watching my videos for quite some time and have not subscribed yet, I really would appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button, because it really does help my channel grow. So let's get back to decorating. We have lots more to do. Now that we're done decorating the fireplace area, I want to decorate the side table next to this chair. So I am a certified aromatherapist, and I love creating blends for my family, especially transitioning and making blends for each new season. And again, for spring, that is definitely a time to start new beginnings, and that includes a fresh aromatherapy blend. So the blend we're going to use today is called a Springtime. I am just using what is called a stock blend, where I pre-make all of my blends in a bottle, and then I can use them throughout the season, so that this blend does not have to be made over and over, and you can enjoy it all season long. I will put all the recipes to the stock blend, and if you don't want to make a stock blend, I will just put the exact recipe of how to drop the oils directly into your diffusers. But this blend consists of ginger, lime, grapefruit, and lemon, and it smells just like a spring breeze. So don't forget to visit the description box after you watch this video if you would love to make this blend for your home or your family. Before we finish decorating the end table, if this is your first time visiting, this is Belle. She is our black dog, and the white one is her baby, Daisy. So these are our precious fur babies, and I just wanted to quickly introduce them to you. So now that the room is starting to fill up with the beautiful smell of spring, I am ready to add this fleur-de-lis tray that I had bought 2 years ago for Mardi Gras at a boutique called the Royal Standard. I love that it has the beautiful fleur-de-lis all over it, and I knew that it would match perfectly right here because I still have a lot of gold accents that I'm going to leave in the room. So I'm just going to add these really cute coasters. I think I bought these from Hobby Lobby. And then I'm just going to add 2 remotes that we use often in this room. Now let's decorate the coffee table in the center of the room. I'm going to go ahead and leave out this basket with the moss inside of it. I'm just going to remove the eggs and the bunny. So I decided inside the basket, I'm going to move a bird cage that I had on our shelf, and I'm going to put it in the center of this basket. So I'm just getting a handful of moss because I want to add some of it inside the bird cage just to make this whole area cohesive. I want to use the same moss inside the bird cage that's already spread inside the basket. Other than the bird cage and basket, the only thing I'm going to add to the coffee table is 2 candle holders. So these were actually on our fireplace mantle for Easter, and I just made it look like the lavender had vined up and wrapped around each candle holder. So I decided to leave that here because I knew it would match really well with the lavender around the basket. And then I went run get one of my kiddos extra blocks because the bird cage, you couldn't see, it was kind of sinking inside the basket. So I wanted to show a little bit better, and blocks are perfect risers if your kids have them. They're inexpensive, especially if they won't show too much. Now it's time to switch out some pillows and make it feel a little bit more spring-like in here. So I'm going to remove all of the Easter and the gold pillows, and the other ones I decided to go ahead and leave here. I knew when I bought them they were on clearance at Kirkland's for $10 a piece, guys. I was so excited. They had exactly 4 left at our store, and I knew it would be a perfect pillow that could be transitioned from spring well into summertime. So on the couch, I like to put a little bit more pillows because it is such a long piece. So I'm going to go ahead and put back these pillows that originally came with the couch, and I'm going to add them. Not sure if I'm going to do them in front of this pillow or behind it, so I'm going to try both. And then I'm going to go get some beautiful lavender pillows. If you watched our video where my husband and I for our anniversary visited the old antique schoolhouse near our area that we live in, we found some beautiful lavender pillows, and I had used them in our bedroom for Easter, and I want to try them here for spring. I went once again, shop my home because I used the pillow that I had in here on the couch, and I needed to put one in its place. So even though this one has bunnies on it, I think it's still subtle enough that it'll match well right here for spring. Now I'm ready just to switch things up a little bit on these shelves and this corner cabinet. So I have a lot of things that I am going to put away for Easter, and I will keep the spring things out. I went and shop my home again, and we're going to add some little bunnies here just because I don't have enough decor to fill this cabinet up. And again, I do want to keep it simple though. So I'm just going to wipe the shelves down because I haven't given them a good wipe down since Easter time. And then I'm going to put back this faux plant. So the little basket came from Walmart, if you watch my Walmart shop with me for Easter this year. And then I have these vases that were thrifted, and I think I'm going to go get a little lavender stem and just stick it inside. And then I'm going to put back this cute little DIY saying that was from some scrap paper that a friend of mine gave me. And then I'm going to add this cute little duck back. And then I'm going to go get another one of these lavender stems to stick inside of this vase. And I'm just going to kind of play around until I'm happy with how it all turns out. So if you can, try to ignore the paint color behind here. I actually have a to-do list of wanting to wallpaper this section, so that's why I never painted it. And this, believe it or not, was the color that I had painted this room at one time. I love the deep, rich colors of the New Orleans style homes, so that's what I was trying to mimic for a time. But for now, I'm going to just keep it as is until I have time to wallpaper it. On the top of the corner cabinet, I have these two baskets that were given to us for free, and I'm decided to go ahead and keep them out for Easter as well. I'm just going to take these bundles of lavender stems and bunch them together to create 2 bouquets to stick inside of each basket. So now we're going to decorate this end table next to the love seat. So I'm going to switch this frame. I had actually made this for Easter. A friend of mine gave me some scrapbook paper, and I just put it in this beautiful frame. And then I just added some lavender stems at the bottom and just pressed it in between the glass. And then I'm going to add this faux lavender plant that I bought from Walmart this year. Now let's decorate the entertainment center. I know it's a little outdated, but to me, the piece really fits in our home. So it's not a piece that I'm ready to part with yet. So we are going to decorate the top shelf first. And I'm going to take this basket that I had moved to the top, and we're going to just make a really simple display inside of it with a cross and some lavender stems and a little bit of moss. So before we add the moss and the cross, that rhymes, we're going to add these lavender candles that I bought from Michael's this year. And I had used them in our bedroom, and I thought they would match perfectly here next to the lavender stems. Now let's style these shelves. So I'm going to remove the baskets and the bunnies, and then I went shop my home and found a few pieces that I can add here instead. So if you didn't see my Decorate With Me for Easter, I will give a full room tour of the whole room when I'm done, including the tree. So I have left this tree out for 2 years. It's a beautiful balsam hill, and I was sad to take it down after Christmas. So instead, I decided to leave it up and decorate it for the different holidays and seasons. And for this year, I just used lots and lots of baskets because that was my theme in this room. So I'll give you a tour of that later. Now that I gave all the shelves a good wipe down, my dad passed away a couple of years ago, and this is a memorabilia picture that I have of him and that I like to display here from time to time. And then I'm adding back this exact arrangement that I had out for Easter. I'm just moving it to the middle shelf right here. And then next to it, I'm adding this cute brass bird. To this bottom shelf, I'm adding this beautiful picture that was actually my grandmother's, who is also in heaven. So I treasure these pieces so much that I get to use to remind myself of her home. I used to love her home. She had so many beautiful things and loved to decorate. Next to the picture, I'm adding this thrifted basket. I moved it from the end table to here and just added a few lavender stems. Now let's decorate these shelves. I'm just going to remove again the baskets and bunnies, wipe everything down, and then I'm going to just add back the books that I had at the bottom. I'm going to move them here to the center to be symmetrical with the other shelf, and I'm going to keep it exactly the same, except I just removed the tiny bunnies. And then to the bottom shelf, I'm going to add this set of vases. So I'm not sure where I had gotten this from, but they had some clear jars in it, and I went ahead and switched them out for spring with these green ones. So these bottles I buy from the Dollar Tree. You can get the different colors for each season. And then I'm just going to add a lavender stem inside each vase. On the top shelf, I'm going to leave this gold candle holder. I'm just switching out to a white candle. And this is one of my favorite LED candles that I buy from Amazon. So I'll link that below. And then I'm going to add back this cute little gold bird cage that I had out for Easter. So to mimic the other side, I wanted to add a vase on this side like I did with my grandmother's on the other. So this one was one I bought from Hobby Lobby. It was on clearance. As you see, it has filler up, but I always turn it around and it becomes the perfect vase for spring and summer. So I will link this tree if you are interested in a balsam hill. It's one of my favorites. It's tall and it's slender, and they usually have a great sale for spring and summer. Now let's tour the room together and see how it all turned out. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. It really does help my channel be seen here on YouTube. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Also, be sure to hit all notifications for my channel so you can come back and visit me. We will be doing some more spring decorate with me as well as a home tour. So if you are a regular subscriber and come back and visit my channel often, I had wanted to do a Easter spring tour with you guys, and my phone completely filled up as well as my computer. So I have been trying very diligently to go through old footage and free up some space so that I can continue filming for you guys. So I promise I still have the footage. I will be sprinkling in some of that footage throughout my Spring Decorate With Me series, as well as prepping our outside for the upcoming spring season. I look forward to you coming back and visiting me here at Little House on Metairie real soon. Until next time, friends, bye for now.